Hey, welcome to the channel today. My name's Sean. I'm your host with Intuitive Insights. I wanted to change it up a little bit. Head outside today, get some fresh air, feel the wind, be able to clear my head this morning. I got a bunch of other things I got to do today, so I wanted to get a fresh start here and change it up a little bit here. I do apologize if it's a little bit hard to see with the sun and everything. Where I'm at, the sun is right on me this time of morning. Things in order here this morning here, so please bear with me here and let's navigate this. Let's navigate this together today. But I do want to thank everyone, and like I always do, I want to thank everyone alive. Thank everybody that is gonna watch this on repeat. I want to thank everybody. Want to thank you guys. Hopefully, the message today does reach somebody and resonate with somebody here. So, if you think the channel is going to be for you, stick around for a little bit, check it out, and see what resonates with you. I do want to start here with a prayer card, like I always do. The prayer card. Alright, this one here is from Proverbs 16-20. Whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. I'll say that again for the divine followers. Who gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. So, whoever gives heed to instruction prospers. If you're able to take direction pretty well, you're able to manage pretty well. The universe, I'm gonna say this: the universe always, it's not always point blank in what you're doing with the messages and the roadmaps. It's not always point blank way the cards line it out to be and everything like that. So trust in the universe's instructions. Trust in their insight. Trust in the things that are happening. Trust them. If you're able to take direction, be able to understand the direction, you're able to prosper from the direction, from the universe and the higher powers, you will be blessed when you trust in the Lord. Because it states here, if you trust in the Lord, He's going to bless you as long as you follow the instructions that the universe lays out for you. Follow your path. Proverbs 16:20. And that's what I have for today. That's the message for the divine followers. Divine followers. Alright. Let's jump right in here today. A bunch of topics we want to talk about, but the main one we're going to talk about today, let me see here real quick what we have. Okay, hold on a minute here. Okay, we talked about hope yesterday. So let's, I do apologize about that. Let's talk about peace. Let's talk about peace. You know, let me see here. I'm gonna say this. Got a nice quote here. You can start late. You can start over, lose it all, and still finish in the end because you have peace. You were able to navigate a lot better. You learned. Whoa. My stuff's all blown all over the place. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. That's the ups and downs of, doing things outside here. That's the ups and downs here you got to deal with. The winds, you got to deal with some things. That's the ups and downs of it. The trials and tribulations. You got to weed it out, see what's up, see what's not up. That's the issues you got to deal with. But I can make it work. I can make it work. You can start late, even if you don't start on time. At least you're showing up. You're making the effort to be there. You're showing up. You're putting the work in. You can start over. It might not be what you want to do. It might not be the way you want it. It might not be what you're thinking. It might not be even your greatest work. But you did show up. You started, even if it was late, not on time. At least you can get whatever work you can get in. You can get it done. Get paid for whatever work you're, if it's a job, at least you showed up. You know what I mean? You're there. If you're running late, you got some things going on. Hey, at least you showed up. At least you're here. And you know what? You can lose it all. You can start over, lose it all. Lose all that progress you started. You can lose it all. And not succeed. Whatever your endeavors are, you could go through it and you could fail. I'm serious. You could fail. Put all your money into it, business flops, things don't work out, the job doesn't work out the way you want it. That job, they change their mind, they get someone else. Different things happen. Maybe that contract job. And I talk a lot about contracting work. Lawn care. I do a lot of different things on the side that might resonate in different things like that with it. But there's always a chance that you can always start over, always. But when it comes to the end result, I'm gonna say this: when it comes to the end result, you're always gonna finish in the end because there's success in everything you do. There is success in everything you do, regardless if it's small, big. Might be a big monetary gain, might be small monetary gain, whatever it may be. You can always you're always going to finish in the end, regardless what it is. It's how you perceive, how you want it to end, how you want it to finish. Because you're never really finished. To tell you the truth, you're never really finished. You're always still going. Whatever it may be, you're never really finished. So, yeah, you can start late. Late's better than not starting at all. It's better than the person sitting on the couch not doing nothing. You're already 5 steps ahead. If it doesn't work out, try a different path. Yeah, you might lose it all. You might make you disappointed. But you got to have the peace to know that in the end, you're going to have some success. Even if you get, for like the YouTube here, even if you get 1 viewer, you still found success. Even if you got $5. Might not be what you wanted, but you got $5. Small. To start. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. There will always be success in the end. Always. There will always be success in the end. So that's the quote I have for today. One of my quotes I have for today here. But if you want to jump in here, these bees. I think there's a beehive somewhere over here. These bees. They don't want to leave me alone. Somewhere, I don't know. But all I know is we're gonna get rolling here. We're gonna get rolling here. Still early. It's still early here this morning. Yeah, it's still early. Let's jump in. Let's see what the cards have to say this morning for all this. Move some things around here. Let's see what the cards have to say for peace. How can we have peace today, universe? and the things we got going on in our day-to-day life on a Saturday. How can we, what is the message? What's the message? I want to start there. This table's flimsy. This table's flimsy here. I apologize. It's a flimsy table. But it works. It works, though. It works. Flimsy, but it works. Let's see what the message is. What is the message for our divine... What's the message for our divine followers? For our divine followers. What is the message for the divine followers? The divine followers. What's the message for the divine followers? Ooh, those hopped right out at us today. We got one sideways. We got one here for peace. Forward too. The two of hearts. That was forward, and we got the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades, resilience. Jack of Spades. And I want to find the phone and it disappeared. It fell. It fell. I'm back. Here we go. Whoop. This will work now. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to charge my phone here and it didn't stay up like I thought it would, so I got you here. Thank you for bearing with me here on this. And I do want to state I'm still learning the cards, still learning everything, so please thank you for joining me on this journey, and thank you for learning with me as I go through this. I wanna thank you for that. Let's look some things up. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. Forward and okay. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Let's see here. What do we got here? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. The two of hearts here. Union, partnership, connection between two people. Harmony, balance, with peace. That's pretty good. Relationships or your shared endeavors. Ooh, the Jack of Spades is a useful figure. Agent and change. Challenge or obstacles. The challenge isn't being approached. The challenge is being the sideways here. Let me see here. Okay, so what this is saying here, and I'm gonna say this with the what it's saying here with the two of hearts here forward and the Jack of spades sideways here. What it's saying here is instead of fighting with a difficult person today, instead of fighting with them and getting nowhere, past lives and finding a new connection of understanding. Try to understand that person. Instead of fighting with them, try to understand them. Try to step back, harmonize yourself, try to find the peace in it. Even in times of struggle where you're not able to find peace because it's a difficult situation. Just step back a moment. Don't confront it directly. Walk away, take some time to think, come back to the situation later. And it's looking like a new partnership or relationship can help you overcome these difficult obstacles through collaboration and connection. You know, talking to somebody might help you out. Get through these might give you a better clarity of this as you coming onto the channel here this morning and indulging me with your presence here. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to indulge you in my endeavors and my spiritual path that I'm moving forward towards. So it's telling you that let's see what this person or problem is. Let's see what who this person is, or what problems we're gonna deal with here that we have to have a better, clearer head for today. What are these people we're gonna deal with today, or person? So I want to call on the higher cards here. What is this? What can you tell me about this person or this problems that? And it says here, the path to peace lies in finding a new way to connect and understand. So, what are some of these? Let's put it this way: what are some of these difficult situations we're going to deal with today? What are some of these difficult situations that my divine followers should look out for today? What are some of these situations, difficult situations? Let's see here. Got another sideways card here. Ooh, we got two sideways cards. And I play them like they are. I play them exactly like they are. We got the Ten of Spades sideways. And we got the Ace of Hearts sideways. So far we got 101. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look here, because right now we're going down. We move sideways, now we're going down. We're moving down, but see, the Jack of Spades and the Ten of Spades are right next to each other. So let's take a look. Let's see here what we have here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Completion or an endpoint. It looks like you're going to find a final ending, a time of grief, difficult conclusions, aftermath. And that goes back to yesterday with the vehicle situation. It does go back to that, where with different things going on here, because now you're dealing with the aftermath of that. Now you're dealing with how to get around, how to deal with rideshare, how to deal with trying to come up with money to deal with the rideshare, or pay some more than family members, or trying to deal with things to get around. Might have a little issue with that today, but you're dealing with a difficult situation currently, and it looks like your efforts are being felt. They are. Let's see here what the Ace has to offer to this. Ooh. It represents love, emotion, and home. So it goes back to the connection. You know, speaking with somebody, getting a better understanding of things. So it looks like okay, the peace. Peace here is stating that peace peace could be found in new emotional beginnings. Even old pain lingers. Um, but it hasn't been fully put to rest. So it shows that you're also taking a step, and this may be you, this may not. You know, flip it where may need to be. Um, you are actively working on it, dealing with the emotional stress of it, dealing with it, but you gotta get away from the painful endings. You gotta get rid of it. You gotta step into the new beginning. Allow it to happen. Okay, so it looks like you're working through some things. You're working through some things here today, and some of these situations you're not going to be able to do alone. You will not be able to do alone today. Some of these situations you won't. You're going to find peace by working with somebody, collaborating with somebody, talking to somebody here, and being able to find the solutions for the peace to overcome those obstacles today. It might be in a new partnership or relationship. Um, can help you overcome these difficult obstacles. Maybe and your connection through others. So let me see here. Let me see. It looks like this one's confusing me today. Got a dragonfly right here. Look. There's a little dragonfly. Baby dragonfly. Little baby dragonfly. Hell yeah. That's amazing. That is amazing. And that came right in front of me. This baby dragonfly. See, that is the spiritual things that we look at here in this channel. We dig into those things. See, and the next thing and with that being said, that I did see the baby dragonfly. I see those personally as signs from the universe. I will look that up a little later, see what it's all about. But those are special spiritual connections and meanings that you have to look for in life. Those things are signs. Signs are all over the place. And I'm going to say this related to these here. You're starting forward, and then you're moving down. You're sideways. You're not sure what's going on here. You got some confusion going on. You got some stress going on from the situations where you had to, get rid of your car. You're dealing with trying to get around. You're dealing with some things going on. And you're not sure where to move forward with these things, but talking to somebody, building that connection, working with somebody today, you will turn around and get some more clarity on these. You will be able to move forward in harmonizing these, a better understanding in it, so you can move forward. So let's look at the vice here. Let's look at the vice, because it's saying that what it's getting at, and I'm gonna say this because the Two of Hearts, partnering with somebody or a new relationship can help you overcome what you have going on. It can really give you a new perspective. It can really help you with what's going on. But we have to tie it in because here we go. We have to tie it in because it's talking about new beginnings and potential. There's potential in what you're doing. There's potential to find resolutions to help you through your difficult things you have going on today. the ace here, the ace of hearts, signifies new beginnings, relationships, or fresh emotional start, or renewed sense of passion and happiness. That's where you're going to find your harmony. You're going to go through these situations that you're dealing with today, and you're going to find the harmony in these, be able to find sense and passion and peace. You're going to be digging in a little bit more, finding out what's going on with these situations, how to handle the situations. And it's telling you that you might need to talk to somebody. You're not able to do this alone today. Choosing a new emotional beginning. Even while the pain lingers. And it goes back to that car situation. It goes back to my car situation where I had to get rid of a car because of transmission issues, but it goes back to where I'm going to have to partner with somebody to get around, to get to a job, or turn around and get to where I need to go, do things with my day-to-day life. Life still goes on. You got to find ways to manage it in better ways. Talking to somebody might help. Finding new ways to work around it, different things you can do. And it could be that you're embracing a new beginning because now you're moving forward to say, hey, and it says right here, the path to peace lies in turning your attention and energy towards a new potential that is awaiting, new potential that's waiting. Even if it feels difficult to fully grasp right now, you're dealing with these situations here, but you're gonna find whatever situation it may be that you're dealing with currently, wherever you're at and what you got going on in your life. I'm just using my car as an example because it's what I have going on. There's a new beginning coming up, a new beginning, a new journey, a new beginning coming up, where you gotta get through these obstacles here. But let's see what some advice is here. Let's see what the advice is, how we can overcome, how we can work. Turning your attention and energy towards the new potential that is waiting. It's telling you to take a minute, step back from the situation instead of dealing with the difficult person, difficult situation. Step back a moment and come back to it later. Take a moment to clear your head, come back to it, talk to this person, see what's going on, see how you can handle the situation, get some clarity from other people on the situation, see their perspective, see what they got going on, and see if you can get a better clarity and better mindset on this. Let's see what the advice is on this. Let's see what the device is here. Let's just see what the device. Let's see what the device is here. Let's see what the device is telling us. Let's see what the device is today. What is the advice for my divine followers? Ooh, that card jumped right out. I was telling no lies. It jumped right the F out. Right the fuck out. And it's reversed too. The same card popped up last night. The same card. And it's reversed. The same card in the same reversed position. Okay. You're gonna have to find a way out of it. You're gonna have to find your peace today. You're gonna have to find some peace today. You're gonna have to try to find a quiet place, clear your head. You're gonna have to try to find some peace today. You're gonna have to find some peace today. Like, buckle down, manage up to find that peace. Find the courage. You may not want to talk to somebody, but talking to somebody might be your best way to understand things. This is a new light on this. I'm serious. Because it says here, represents wise, compassionate, and emotional, mature figure. Offers sound advice and acts as a leader or a father figure. So basically, this card already, I'm gonna say it, this card already, the King of Hearts here, is stating that you're gonna have to, in order to move through these situations today, you're gonna have to talk to somebody. You're gonna have to get more clarity on this. You may not like the advice from somebody else. You may not want to accept the advice from somebody else. Ooh, that's weird. The wind was blowing. I'm gonna say this: the wind was blowing, and it pulled out the King of Diamonds. The King of Diamonds. Forward. It's in the message. The cards pull themselves some days. The cards pull themselves some days. I'm gonna say it again. Some days the cards pull themselves. We're moving up. We're moving up. Let me see this one first. You're dealing with these difficult situations. You're going to deal with some conflicts today. You're going to deal with some situations today that are stressful to you, where you think that your peace is being undermined, that you're not able to get clarity on these. You're going to fight a little bit maybe today. Or you might fight with somebody today, or that job, you might have some issues on the job site today. But it's telling you that it may be a person of power, of control. It might be a father, it might be a mother. Take it wherever it may be. These are just energies. Might be a boss. Who knows? It could even be your sibling. Who knows? And you're going to feel like you don't have control in the situation. You're at a loss. You don't have control. You're not the one in control of the situation. But or you might feel like you don't have the guidance you're looking for. It's not there today. That person might have to work, might not be there today to help you out. But, or even someone that's just selfish. They think about themselves, not wanting to help you out today. I mean, it says peace is impossible without emotional balance and mature, compassionate leadership. So the vice is stating here, okay, it's telling you here that with the King of Hearts here, the King of Hearts, the King of Hearts is telling you that you're going to deal with some shit here today. And you're going to have to look inward on yourself. Maybe there's some things going on in the situation here in the conflict where you were the problem. You had some things going on. You might have caused some things going on, and you need to look inward to talk to this person later on and take responsibility for yourself. It's a call to action to take responsibility for yourself, to handle these situations, because in order to gain your peace in the end, you're going to have to deal with these situations, but not in the moment. I'm telling you, don't do it in the moment. You're starting out good. You're getting some clarity. telling you you're not going to be able to get through the situation yourself. You're going to have to partner with somebody. You're going to have to deal with some things today, but you got some obstacles. You got to find different ways you can manage things. Set up a schedule maybe to get around if you need to get around. Set up a schedule. Talk to some people. See what you can do down the road. While you're talking to those people, see what you can do. And then the King of Hearts here. That is. You gotta look inward. You gotta look inward with this card. This card stating you gotta look inward because you might have some advice. You might be like, how do I get through this? How do I get through that? How do I do this? It's telling you that you gotta step back and take the advice from this other person here. You gotta take their advice and look inward to see how you can use it to better your peace. But now we got the King of Diamonds here. We got the King of Diamonds that just flew out of nowhere here. That right there, and it changes it up a little bit because now it states here you're bringing that difficult energy to an idea of peace. Because now you're looking inward. You're getting the advice from somebody, whatever that may be. You're getting the advice. You're going to partner with somebody, you're going to talk to somebody, you're getting advice, telling you that you need to get advice, you need to work on your situation with somebody else. Talk to somebody today, is what I'm saying. Be wary of this person. You may not like their advice, but you're going to step into a position where you need to look inward for yourself and have a better understanding. Maybe their advice might help you. Maybe whatever they got going, whatever it maybe might help you out, might give you better clarity on this. Because now, you got to have an idea with that piece. You got to make peace with it. Because as a business person, a builder, a leader, wealth and potential power. The power lies in your own peace. Peace is built on a solid foundation. You're going to have to talk to somebody. Have a secure home, job, managing your financial responsibly. Peace is the result of sound judgment. Peace is a tangible achievement state that you build and maintain through discipline, wisdom, and mastery of practical aspects of your life. Okay. Talk to somebody today. You got some things going on, get out of your head, talk to somebody about these. That's what it's stating. Talk to somebody. They can help you through this. Talk to somebody. And know what's going on. Like you're doing here today. You're on here today, you're trying to go through the vice, you got some things going on. You know what I mean? Maybe not everything but maybe I have not gone through everything in your life that you're going through or walked in every single mile of your shoes. But I can guarantee there'll probably be a handful of things that I have gone through in your life that I can resonate with, that I can give you some spiritual guidance on. And you might look to the platform here of YouTube for those guidance and knowledge that you need, maybe through tarot or cartomancy or even music. You know, it might be a time to listen to music here today after you get some advice from some other people or even hearing a few things from someone else. It's telling you can't do this alone. You can't get through the journey alone. or these struggles you got going on today, whatever it may be. You're going to need some help. You're going to need a partner with somebody here. Try to get a clearer head, because your peace is distorted. You're not going to be able to get back to understanding your spiritual peace with the situation unless you talk to somebody and figure out what's going on here. Unless you figure out what's going on and you get some advice, you're not going to be able to. But be cautious of the advice you're getting. Be cautious. Stand your ground on it. Don't argue with the person. Just let them vent. Let them talk to you. You can deal with it in your own head. You can tell them in your own, you can say in your own head, I don't like this. This isn't what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. But don't let the person know about it. Don't argue with that person. Don't cause the conflict. Talk to them later. Figure out a resolution later. Whatever you got going on for today, you're going to figure a way to step back into your own peace once you figure out a solution on how to resolve it today. You're going to resolve some situations today and have a better, clearer head on how to deal with these things. And it may resonate to your situation. For me, it's my vehicle situation where I need to step back and take a moment to understand and figure out a way to get around. Have a better aspect of things, how I'm going to do things today. It may be different things you're doing later on today. If you got to go out and do a bunch of things later, you might need to talk to your partner or yourself or somebody and figure out, hey, how are we got a better plan for this? How are we going to plan for this later? How are we going to do this later? You know, if, let's say, for example, if you got to work today. If you got to work today and you got a bunch of stuff you got to do later, you got to go out and do some shopping, you got to do some things with your kid later, or you might have to take your kid somewhere later, do things later, or it might, vice versa, flip it where it may need to be, where if you need to go see your kid today, you're co-parenting, you need to see your kid, different things like that, talk to them. Talk to the person, you know, see how you can work around this, see what you can do, because your peace always matters. Your peace is what's really going to matter to you. Your peace is what's going to matter in the end. It's your life, your peace. You got to figure out how to have peace while you're juggling all this, to make it better for everyone else. Well, not just for everyone else, but for yourself also. Because here, this is about you, the divine followers, the divine listeners, the divine flocking. Whoever may need to hear this passage for you. Other people may align on your path to give you wisdom, to give you hope, but you got to have the faith to believe the wisdom, believe the faith. But be wary on what you hear. Everything might not be true. People may want to argue with you. People may want to discourage you, may want to knock you off your path. They may want to detour you where you don't need to be. But in the end, you're trying to get to your peace and figure out your situation here. And that's what we're doing. We're coming out of this. We're going down, but we're coming back out. Again, let's see what the final picture is. Let's see here. What are their intentions here? What are their intentions with the King of Hearts here? What their intentions? Let's light this candle again. The candle went out. Let me light my candle again. Let me light my candle again because it went out. I'm gonna light my candle. It went out in this window here. There we go. Let's see what are their intentions here. Because I feel that we can. There's a couple more cards we need here to get where we need to be here to understand this. To find out what are their intentions here for the King of Hearts. And the King of Hearts. What are their intentions here with the King of Hearts? What are their intentions of this person? What are we looking to do here with the King of Hearts? What are their intentions here? What's their intentions? What's their intentions with the King of Hearts? Ooh, we got the Black Joker. Black Joker's on the bottom. That's the card I'm playing. The Black Joker, and it's forward. I'm playing it. Black Joker here. So, you got unpredictability. You're not sure what their intentions are. You're not sure what's going to happen. You're not sure what the vice is. You're not sure. You won't know until you ask. You won't know until you ask. You won't know until you ask. You won't know if you don't ask your mother or father to get for a ride here and there, or ask your friend for a ride. You won't know until you ask. You will not know until you ask what you need to do. You won't know. So let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Like I said, it's unpredictable. The unpredicted, the unknown. Might be an unconventional approach. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the Black Joker here is stating that because the advice that you're given, it might not be something that you want to hear. It might not be something that is stated. Like they might be, this person might say, "Well, yeah, I'm going to help you out. I want to help you," but they don't. They don't show up. They don't show up. They're not reliable, or that ride share service that you wanted, they cancel on you last minute. You got to find another ride. You're going to have a bump here. It's the chaos that you're dealing with from all the rest of it, from the Jack of Spades, the Ten of Spades, and the Ace of Hearts. You know, it's stating that it's reiterating that there's chaos here. You never know the unpredictability, the chaos, and they might turn around and not want to help you, to give you a you got to be able to work. You got to be able to talk to this person, have some compassion, talk to somebody, because your peace in the end, I'm gonna say it, your peace in the end is what really matters here, and that's what we're talking about here, peace. It's gonna state that your peace is important. Your peace is important. If you don't have it, it's gonna be hard to navigate today. You got to find peace in what you're doing. You got to find peace in your clarity of this with the device that you need. You got to find peace in it, because the Joker is telling you it's chaos. You know, it's they're not straightforward. They might say, well, maybe I can give you a ride, maybe I can't, I don't know, or I'm gonna give you a ride and things come up and they're not able to, they're not gonna be reliable. You know, you got to step back. You got to step back and you got to take action. You got to take action to do this on your own. If that don't work out, you got to have a backup plan for whatever you got going on. That situation doesn't work out for you. Things don't work out. You got to turn around and step back and say, you know what? Maybe the situation, maybe it didn't work out the way I wanted. Maybe I got stuck an extra hour at work. Maybe the situation was more than I wanted to handle. That's going to be the chaos that's coming out. And you got to be able to step back for a moment, reevaluate yourself, and have peace. So what is the final result here? What's the final in conclusion here? What is the final in conclusion? What's the final result here? What are we looking for? The final result here. What is the final result? The final result. What is the final result for the divine followers? The divine flocking. What is the final end result? Let's see here. I mean, things are going to come up that you're not going to be able to control. Things aren't going to be able to come up because the Divine Joker is telling you things are going to come up. You're going to have some struggles. Things are going to come up that you can't control. But step back and remember the advice that you were given, because your peace is important here. Your peace is important here in the situation. It may be that you're a family person, a mother or father, brother or sister, aunt, uncle, and you're trying to control pieces of the situation. This card's pulling me. That card's pulling me. That's the final result. Ooh, it is forward too here. Shit. Hell yeah. We're moving up now. We're moving up. You're going to have some unpredicted things that are going to come up. Things are going to be out of your control for today. But the 8 here, let's see what we got here. Let's see here. Ooh. Steady growth. Steady growth. Talking about steady growth. Satisfaction, it says right here, represents working on a project, building something of value, and the satisfaction that comes from seeing tangible results from your labor. So if you're a contractor, you got to go do a contract job. You're gonna see that there's gonna be some chaos in the job. You're gonna get into some stuff that you don't like, but you'll find another way to get through it. You might talk to the person and figure out different ways they want to work through it, or different things might come up out of your control. But you're gonna find a way to. You're gonna see once you get through it. You're gonna see it. Okay, here we go. Message of peace. You got to navigate the chaos that's out of your control today. You got to navigate the chaos of the world. You got to navigate it. Once you navigate it, return to what is real, tangible, and achievable. Focus on your own personal growth here and tangible achievements. What you can build, what you can do. It's telling you to turn your attention away from the conflict. Don't argue with the person. Step back a moment. Think about what you can do in the situation. What you can do to manage this chaos, to manage what this person gave you for advice, how you can manage your situation. It's telling you that you can have some shit going on, but you can manage it all. You can manage it all because there's inner growth once you do that. Okay, let's see here. You got to take action. Don't worry about the chaos. There's chaos is going to be around you. Shit's going to happen. It's going to be out of your control. Shit's going to go down. And you can't control it. What you can control is how you react to it. You can control how you react to it and how you react to those situations that are coming up with the Jack of Spades, the Ten of Spades, and the Ace of Hearts sideways. How you react to it, how you react to the game that other people are playing today, how you react to the situation, how you control the situation, how you do it depends on, because your ultimate goal is having peace. Whatever you're doing today, whatever you set out to do, whatever plans you got, you want peace in the end. You want to control peace. You might be the one that is going to control the peace of the family today. You go out of the family, you do an event, whatever it may be, you're going to control the peace. You're going to be the peacemaker here. You're going to be the one to step inside and control it. But you know what? You got to step back and worry about your own peace. Just step back and let it be what it's going to be. It is what it is. Just let it be. Because stop trying to figure out why this chaos is here. Just let the chaos be. Let it run its course. Let the chaos be. Let it do its thing. Let it take its course. See all these bees. I don't like these bees over here bothering me. Man, this bee keeps coming back over here. And it's irritating me. I don't know what the hell's going on with this bee, but I don't know. Start building the peace within you, one disciplined action at a time. Start taking action from this advice that you're going to get. Start taking action and start applying it so you can be better to well manage the chaos that's coming up. Because your peace is what's going to move you forward today. The peace is what's going to move you forward from this advice so you can manage to move forward tomorrow and moving forward with your journey here and what you got going on. Because remember, that wish you made is coming true. In finances and related to your job situation and your vehicle situation, with transportation and stuff, it is getting better. You just got to be able to find some peace today. Whatever you're doing, you got to find peace. Get some advice on some situations, but be able to manage the advice. Be able to manage it and have some more peace. That's what I have today for this. That's the message that I have today. I got some other things I got to do today. So I'm going to leave it at that for today. Hopefully that gave you some more clarity on some things today. You know, work through the chaos, work through it, be able to overcome, be disciplined, be strong with yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition today. We'll say it. Trust your intuition today. Trust it. Trust that you can get through this. Trust your intuition. Trust it. When you're out and about dealing with the chaos, trust the situation of it. Don't feel right, don't let it be. If it feels right, let it be. So I'm gonna bring it in here again. I'm gonna light this candle again because it went out. Bring it in for a prayer, and we're gonna end it today. If I can light this candle. Oh, that is fucking hot. You seen that? That was hot as hell. Let's see what we can do here. Give it one more light. It might not light, but let's try here. One more time. Got it. Here we go. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank everyone that's going to watch this on replay, on repeat. Please, please, please go down below, go to my bio in the channel, and hit that like, subscribe, follow button, hit that bell so you know when I'm going to be on, when I'm going to do more readings in the future and everything like that. And thank you for indulging me today on your Saturday morning, or Saturday afternoon I should say, indulging me with your presence and understanding some peace today. So I want to thank the higher powers with the higher powers and higher spirits. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here on this platform. Thank you for allowing me to express my intuitive insights, share the advice I need, my intuitional advice with other people. Thank you for allowing other people to join and be a part of this, and just give everyone an understanding of peace today. Understand that they need help. They need to confide in some other people, get some advice on their situation, be able to manage it, and let them be able to work through the chaos of today. Work through it. Things might come up that out of their control, but have them be disciplined, with the advice and everything to be able to manage it and work through it today. Because you got to find peace in your own life. You got to have peace in yourself. You're not able to control everything around you, the whole situation of the peace, but you are able to manage the way you handle the chaos with your peace. You're able to handle yourself. You're able to handle yourself. So, with that said, I want to give everyone the strength of wisdom, hope, and faith to turn around and navigate this journey today, navigate these difficult times today, and get out of them, and be able to hear the messages in the music, hear the messages in nature, hear the messages wherever they may need to be, and just be able to overcome today, and gain a sense of peace in the end. End of the day, make sure you have your own peace. So with that said, I'm going to end it today, and I want to say thank you for the higher powers. Thank you for allowing me to indulge everybody and everyone to be here today. I want to say thank you, higher spirits, and thank you. Say amen. All right. I'm going to end it for today, and always, 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 trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. It's your sixth sense for a reason. Trust your intuition. And with that said, bada bing, bada boom, I will catch you from here to there. Out. Bada bing, bada boom, I will catch you from here to there.